All right, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving all praises and blessings to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders. Peace and salutations to the elect men pushing this word in all truth and in sincerity, diligently pushing this word. And Shalom to the women and children who watch and who learn. So, I was in the middle of doing a video. I was in the middle of doing this video, right? See, this right here is, these are all the videos that I've done. So, this video was the last video that I did. And right here, you see two videos that have been done, but the timestamps have been erased. And the footage has been erased from these videos through Mobson, okay? Now, I was just going into a video and I got a phone call. All right. And, just so happened as I was recording, I decided to answer the phone call because it was from a number that I've never seen before. And when I answered the phone call, the people on the phone told me to stop doing what I'm doing. All right. It was a Jake voice. All right. Now it's early in the morning. Okay. They told me to stop doing what I'm doing. All right. And I couldn't end the phone call. I couldn't end the phone call. All right. And the phone call shut my phone down. All right. And look at the video footage. The lesson that I was going into, I couldn't even pick it up. So I'm just going to, start over. All right. I'm going to start over. All right. And go back into the scriptures. That was hey. So as I was saying, man, Babylon is falling. This place is falling. This place is falling. All right. And 2/3 of you, Jake, you're following the distraction. Okay. You're trying to identify with being a Caribbean. You're trying to identify with being a foundational black American. You're trying to, identify with being Mexican or whatever. And the Lord is not with that. Okay? The Lord is not with that judgment. Okay? It's going out. I'm here in Chicago. I'm here deep in the trenches. All right? All right? Pushing this word. And this word again. This word, hey, you got to give it to the apostles, elders. And again, I'm not being proud when I say this. Okay? Through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, have been pushing this word, this truth. I mean, there's been Israelite groups out and about for years. Okay? Since this is nothing new. This is nothing new on the earth, but the way that the Lord is making this word go throughout the world right now, okay? Is a testament, okay? No one, people on these podcasts, they're trying to steal our talking points and all of that, man. Things that we've been saying, and these people have picked up, man. They've made a career out of the things that we have brought out to the forefront through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, through our testimony. Our testimony, the things that we have went through and have shared with the world, is not what the world has went, what most of these people in the world have went through and survived. Okay? So it's like the thing with, with these Egyptologists always trying to compare the Bible with something that went on in Egypt. No, man. Those Egyptians heard the stories of what the Israelites went through, and they stole those stories, okay? The Lord is not dealing with you other people, man. Okay? He's not dealing with these other people. So again, we're going to go to the scripture, Jeremiah 30. I'm going to start at verse 10. Okay? I'm not going to answer any more phone calls. All right? That was just, hey, it is what it is. It says, therefore, fear thou not, O my servant Jacob. Okay? And that's us all, man. Okay, northern, southern. Okay, this is talking about all of the Israelites. Okay, he's not talking that he didn't say, "Oh, thou Jacob," and the other people. No, he said, "Thou Jacob." Okay, this is the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Therefore, fear thou not, O my servant Jacob. And he's talking to his servants. He's not talking to you damn Christians or you damn Muslims. All right? It's not talking to you. You Buddhists. You people, I'm in a good vibration ass people, man. All right? You got Jake out here on the street, okay, in that good vibration. Oh, man, I don't bother nobody, man. I'm just to myself. And bullets is smacking you. Grandmothers with their children, little grandchildren getting hit with bullets, women indiscriminately, man. This is the Lord's judgment. And it's coming on you Jakes, man. He said he's going to start at his own house first, man. He's going to start at his own house. So reach out you Israelites. He's going to stick there, man. These heathen can do that. I just showed you a video. These heathen are eating whatever. You going into their restaurants, you're eating the same thing. They're eating it and they're living. They're eating the raw oysters and with the worms in them. They're eating the little roaches that they find on the bottom of the ocean with the worms in them. And they're living. But you're eating it and getting brain damage. And your children are coming out retarded. The little girl, you got this dude Blueface and the girl Krishan Rock. All right? Then their child, man. Hey, their child is bugged the hell out, man, because she was doing all of those drugs and thought it was cute while she was pregnant and destroyed that baby. And that's the thing with Jake. Roughly paraphrasing the scripture, says, my people love simplicity. That's your culture. Jake, culture is simplicity. Some simple, stupid, dumb shit, man. It was okay to have a good time, man. But your culture is simply stupid shit. Now, stupid shit could be a part of it, but not the whole everyday. Okay? Just dumb shit. Okay, so the Lord is not talking about everybody. He's talking about his servant. Okay, among the Israelites who are the elect. Okay, saith the Lord, neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. captivity. We are in captivity. Okay? You saw with Kanye and with Kyrie. Okay? Kyrie said he watched the damn video or movie on Netflix. The next day he was broke and out of a job. Kanye said something and the next day he was broke. Okay? But 2/3 of you people you want to carry on, you want to be in the limelight with the rainbow posse. Okay? You want to be in the limelight with the rainbow posse, man. Sword fighting. You want a chili dog. You want a chili dog. Nope. Not at all. Not at all. I might turn my lights out next. I ain't nothing. All right. I'm gonna leave that alone. So we are in captivity. You could buy all the land you want to, have gold stacked to you. Well, you're not going to have gold stacked. You may have a little gold, a little silver here and there. If you didn't cash out when it was up, well then, hey, because guess what? They manipulated, they got control of that too. So you have no resources. The resources is when you lost your resources when they took you from the land that you were in and brought you to America. And you could say you could go to the government for a grant. That's not a resource. Or I could go to so that's not a resource. Money is not a resource. See, look at that. Phone services. What? See? They coming. You got these chariots, okay? These people on the third phase of the moon, man. Hey, look, the people are sending them chariots. The chariots are not hiding anymore. And chariots is what the world calls UFOs ignorantly. I got a video of a chariot, that I seen, and I said, look, after this chariot leaves, it's going to be total disaster. And what happened? 3 tornadoes hit the Midwest. They're still in the blackout. Okay? You people don't know what the hell you're dealing with, man. So, and Jacob shall return. Okay? We coming back, man. Okay? And listen, we coming back in royal fashion. Okay? There's a movie, the Harlem Nights. If you haven't seen Harlem Nights, it's a classic. It's what you would call a classic. Red Fox, Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, William, what was his name? Robin Harrison, Charlie Murphy's a whole host of comedians. All right, one of the best. Hey, star-studded, man. Okay, but there was a scene when they got arrested, and this was back in the 20s. Okay, this was back in the 20s. And Sugar Ray, which was played by Richard Pryor. Okay, they said he had limos all around the police station picking them up, man. Okay, so you got to imagine how those Edomites looked when they saw limos picking up these jakes back in the 20s. People with no resources, all right? So just imagine now that they know who we are. That's why you didn't get reparations. That's why they don't want to repair you. Okay? They don't want to repair you because they have no love for you. This is a greedy, eyes bigger than the stomach, gluttonous devil that you're dealing with, man. Okay? And they're watching and soaking up everything that we're putting out, man. Look at what they did, man. These two, hey, they cut the shit out from Mobson, man. Okay? But I'm gonna keep on. It said, and Jacob shall return and shall be in rest and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. All right? So we gonna be what? In peace? You ain't in no peace here. You ain't in no peace, man. Listen, I watch the people, the game abroad. I watch these people travel from country to country, and guess what, man? They know that you, Jake, no matter where you go. And no matter where you go, you have to deal with the fact that they're gonna come for you. Okay, that video that I just did, my last video, it showed you, look, Jake is not with that heathen shit. A lot of you, Jake, you're eating the filth from the bottom of the ocean. Okay, again, they can consume that. They can consume the oysters with the parasites and worms in it, and they can live. They could consume those roly-poly looking things that's in the bottom of the ocean, and they boiling that shit with crabs, and it just look horrible, man. Like, you look at them like, who decided to want to eat that shit? But that's what the heathen do. And they're the owners of all these food chains and restaurants that you go to. So we not going to be crying about that bullshit. We going to be eating good lamb, okay? The closest diet that you could say that we probably will have, is from all the diets that, all the foods that I've eaten, because here in Chicago, you have the Taste of Chicago. So, I've been to most of them, except for recent ones. But back in the earlier days, man, you had chefs and food from everywhere around the world. Okay? And, to me, the Greek, I would say a Greek or, Mediterranean type diet is the best diet to have, man. All right? I know people like the northern kingdom, cooking. All right? But you gotta, those results, man. the results from the northern kingdom. No, I was just joking. But no, man, that and we say Greek, but that's Israelite. That's what we were eating, man. That's they've taken that, man. They've taken that, man. Listen, man, I used to hate beans as a child, man. Wasn't with no damn beans, man. I was trying to get a McDonald's Big Mac, okay, and some fries. And if I came and seen some beans, all right. But my people knew how to cook. They were mostly from down south, but still, a Big Mac would have been okay. Okay, but hey, man, hey, I could prepare beans. Okay, I could prepare a lot of dishes, man. All right, and they're all healthy and and good, man. Okay, but I'm gonna say, man, look, Jake is the founder of all these dishes, man. Okay, Esau ain't got no flavor in these foods, man. And I'm talking too much. I even got to the video, but listen, man. You don't want to eat what the even I go and get the falafel, and it's good. It's okay. It's better than some fries cooked in some cottonseed oil. You go to these places, man. They got camel. You don't know what the hell they eating, man. Rabbit, cats, dogs. You don't know what the hell they cooking back there. They don't give a damn about feeding that to you damn niggas. And the more we say this and put this out, Jake, you don't listen. But that's why the Lord is killing you. He killing your kids. He bumping your ass off, man. Okay? He bumping you niggas, man. I used to kind of feel bad for Jake, man. Now I'm in that aha mode. You niggas make music about killing each other, then say aha. Hey, now it's an aha moment. Esau is we told you, look, stop hanging with those damn Edomites. Y'all need to get as far away from Esau and his ways and as far as possible. But you still hang with him, and then oh man, what happened to him? You just right? So we're coming up out of that, and none is going to make us afraid, man. Verse 11 says, "For I am with thee, saith the Lord, to save thee." That means the Israelites, no one else. Saith the Lord, okay, to save thee, though I make a full end of all nations, whither I have scattered thee. Now look, what is that saying? The Lord is going to make a full end of the nations where we have been scattered. In every place that we've been scattered, in every captivity, the Lord has made an end of those nations. And America is last on the list. Babylon the Great. Okay? He's going to make a full end of America, Babylon the Great. And we are witnessing it. Okay? And you people, you damn heathen, these heathen are not going to be saved. You're going to be saved to serve us. Okay? You're going to be saved to serve us. All right? And right now, hey, I'm about to go into a video. He says, yet will I not make a full end of thee. So the elect of Israel, if we are, and whoever is of the hopeful elect, who's pushing this word, it's not going to be no end to you. But that 2/3 nigga is curtains. Curtains. All right. It says, but I will correct thee in measure. Okay. And that's what we're going through now, man. We're dealing with shit. Okay. We're going through shit. Ups and downs. We're being corrected. All right. But he says, and will not leave thee altogether unpunished. Okay. So I'm going to play this video. All right. And I have to find it again and play it. But I had to document this, man. Because these devils, they're coming, man. They come for me at my job, man. And I say, you know what? It's because they know who we are, man. They know who we are. Brothers who have left this truth, Whether a brother say he in the truth or he ain't in the truth, hey, the proof is in the pudding, man. Okay? The proof is in the pudding. So, anyway, I'm going to find this video.
Is mocking the United States and Israel by showcasing what it calls trophies of war. In a striking show of defiance, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, or IRGC, has put on display the alleged wreckage of American and Israeli drones, along with what it claims are parts of a US fighter jet shot down during the conflict. The IRGC called the exhibition Battlefield of Spoils. The display appears to have been set up inside an undisclosed underground military facility.
Now, guess what? This is, listen, all of this technology that is lost. Now, see, Babylon is what does the scripture say? Have you lost all wisdom, teeming? Roughly paraphrasing the scripture, all right? Because I don't want this to be a long video. Is there no wisdom in the teeming? All right. They have let this high tech, very high tech, this shit costs millions of dollars. Okay. Look, Jake, you're starving. You're starving. You're killing your neighbor. You're shooting someone who looks just like you. You're upset at someone who has a few more crumbs than you. And your great-grandmother and grandmother, they slaved and worked a job. They weren't able to uplift your family because the taxes that they took out of their check went to pay for this shit that they just let the other, they giving it to the enemy, to their own enemy. Okay? Millions and billions of dollars. But they have a problem with you having a few dollars. Now, you can get money, okay, if you're like these drill rappers, all right? And the only people you want to drill is people who look like you. The only people you're scamming is people who look just like you. You see? A nigga. A total nigga. Weak ass nigga. Hoe ass nigga. Can't even fight ass nigga. All right? Can't do nothing ass nigga. That's sponsored by Can't Do Nothing As Nigga Woman. Right? And so misery loves company. But see, hey, they getting, again, the Lord is taking their ass out. There was a gas station. There was a gas station right off the expressway, man. The damn nigga woman and the nigga man that was with her, Jake came and did them both. Did them both. I'm talking about you got the police station right across the street. Police and state trooper station right across the street from when this took place. And Jake didn't give a damn and they got away. And guess what? Esau allowed them to get away. Yeah. You see that? Now they have, your enemy has this superior technology, because this military shit is hundreds of years in advance to what we have. So now the enemy has this, and guess what? He's selling it. You got Russian scientists, those damn Moabites, AI, but they're figuring out, they're re-engineering this shit, and this shit is being mass produced as I speak. for a fraction of what we have spent for this technology. And these people have it.
Highlighting what Tehran portrays as battlefield successes against its adversaries. Video released by the IRGC shows mangled drones, shattered airframes, twisted metal, damaged engines, and other debris spread across what appears to be a fortified bunker. The location and date of the footage have not been independently verified. According to the IRGC,
listen, you got little Hamites over there in Africa. They're able to get things that they find in the garbage that that they get from America. They're able to re-engineer things. Okay, little Hamites out in the desert. They're finding little shit and they're creating shit. What do you think these advanced countries with these scientists are doing? Okay? But see, Esau, his focus is not on them. His focus is on you so-called Negroes, especially Judah. Okay? But all of the tribe, but especially Judah. Because he knows, he don't give a damn, but he knows what the prophecy says. Okay? Jacob held fast his heel.
the wreckage includes US MQ-9 Reaper drones and Israeli Hermes 900 reconnaissance drones, which it claims were intercepted and destroyed using newly developed indigenous air defense systems. But one exhibit has stolen the spotlight. Iran displayed what it claims is the wreckage of a US Air Force F-15E fighter jet. The display includes what appear to be the pilot's ejection seat, sections of the cockpit canopy, and part of the aircraft's tail. If authentic, it would mark the first public display of debris allegedly recovered from the aircraft. According to previous reports, a U.S. Air Force F-15E Strike Eagle was shot down over Iran on April 3rd after being hit by a shoulder-fired missile during active combat. Both crew members successfully ejected over Iranian territory, evaded capture, and were later rescued in a U.S.-led combat search and rescue mission.
Hello, my name is Adam Ferrari, the Chief Executive Officer of Phoenix Energy. I look forward to you joining us.
Combat search and rescue mission. That rescue mission reportedly came at a heavy cost. A second aircraft, an A-10 attack jet, was lost in the air, while two MC-130J Commando II Special Operations Transport aircraft and several H-6 Little Bird helicopters were reportedly destroyed on the ground.
And you see, that's what they do. That's what you're supposed to do. They, once those other crafts went down, they dropped probably what do you call that? What they were dropping over there in Vietnam? Damn. Some type of like kerosene bomb. All right, that burns everything up. Okay, it's like a gasoline kerosene bomb. And it just keeps burning, all right? The same thing that they used when they brought down the Twin Towers. I believe it's called thermite. It's called thermite, okay? And thermite eats metal, okay? It eats metal. And that's what they say, that thermite got on those beams in the Twin Towers during 9/11, and it ate those beams, and that's what it does. Okay, it eats metal. It's used in demolition. So when that A-130 crashed with those helicopters in it, they dropped those. But they used them in Vietnam. What is that shit called? Damn. not morphine. It's called some type of bomb they use, and then make a real big fire. Napalm. All right, napalm, a napalm bomb. All right, and it burns everything to the ground. There's nothing going to be left after that. All right. So let me get another scripture. All right, this is Obadiah 1:7. All right. It says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. So, let me get that. Real quick. 1 second. All right, so here is a map, and they won't let me blow it up. See, they got it to where when you touch on it, it goes to the next map. Cause they don't like for you to learn shit, right? They know Jake are now looking at maps and shit, so they don't want Jake to be looking at maps. So now, if, at one point you would be able to just touch on the map, and then it could expand and blow up, and you can go in detail on it. But now you can't do that anymore. All right, because they know how they teach Jake in school. They teach you Jake to be dumb. All right, so here's a map which says Middle East, but you see it also says Asia on the map. All right. Man, I want to blow it up so I can move it around. Son of a bitch. Oh man. Those fucking bastards. Okay, so this is a map of the Middle East. All right. It's really not a good map, man. Because it's not showing Russia. All right. But most of these countries, even Iran, okay, Persia, they were once allies of the U.S. Okay, and really all of these nations, we're the nation. All of these nations sit at the United Nations, man. Okay, they all sit at the United Nations. Okay, they all have a chair, except for Jake. Okay, Jake, you don't have a seat at the United Nations. All right. So it says, all the men, Obadiah 1:7, all the men of thy confederacy would be the United Nations, right? Have brought thee even to the border. All right. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. All right. And prevailed against thee. All right. And so we're seeing that, man. Okay. Now China, all these countries, they have access to what Iran has during this war. Or they're collecting all of the debris, whatever they could get their hands on, and they're re-engineering, this stuff, man. Not to mention all of the stuff that they left in Afghanistan. Okay? You see? All of the stuff that they left in Afghanistan, They got that technology, and they're re-engineering it and trying to mass produce it through people like China, okay, whoever has the ability to mass produce it. Iran has the ability. China has that ability. India, they may have some capability. Russia, okay, they can do it. They have the scientists. North Korea, they have the scientists. All of these people sit at the UN. Okay, remember, they're all confederate against you so-called Israelites, you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. This is they make their money off of you. You're their resource more than their own land. They come here and make money off of you in your simplicity. It says, and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. All right. There's no understanding in DJ Trump. Okay. And he's buddy with BB. All right. BB, whatever his last name is. All right. I'll call him Milkowski. All right. Because he has millions. He's getting millions and getting paid off of the destruction of the world and of you Israelites. So his name is Milkowski. They got the millions. All right. Go back to this. Oh man, it's this. Fuck.
I am addicted to this electrical engineering game. I downloaded it out of curiosity. Now I keep coming back to understand how things work, one idea at a time. This is what learning feels like when it actually makes sense. Try it and see for yourself. Destroyed on the ground. Meanwhile, a new report by the New York Times, citing an unnamed senior U.S. military official, sheds fresh light on how the F-15E may have been brought down. According to the report, Iran used multiple drones to help locate and track the aircraft. The official said the drones relayed critical pieces of information to Iranian commanders, including the fighter jet's GPS location, speed, and flight direction, allowing Iranian forces to accurately target the aircraft. The report further claims that the F-15E's defensive systems provided only half a second of warning before the shoulder-fired missile, believed to be Chinese-made, struck the aircraft. In reality, the warning may have been even shorter. According to the New York Times, the F-15E is not equipped with a missile approach warning system, or MAWS, meaning it cannot automatically detect incoming infrared-guided missiles.
So all these, billion-dollar planes that they have, they're useless, man. They're useless. You see? Well, we're in trouble, man. Okay? We're in trouble. And guess what? You 2/3 that are on the outside of the ark looking in, man. Oh, you're in worse. You're going to be in worst case, man. Live it up. Okay, this is Isaiah 13 and 17. It says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. And the Medes is the modern day Russians, all right? Which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. All right? They don't care about your money, man. They don't want your money. They want your life. All right? How much time is left? Dang, man. Their bows all show Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces. So guess what? Man, there was an article I wanted to bring out so bad. It popped up in the feed. It said something about a mother. She had a dream or something about something with as far as an aircraft carrier, and the people on the aircraft carrier was killing each other, man. A U.S. aircraft carrier. Like shit was going crazy. Okay? But again, I can't verify that because again, I wasn't able to bring up the article. Okay? But guess what? Iran or Iran or Persia is saying, listen, if you come over here, you're not going back home. And these people, they see it. They know it. They're on these aircraft carriers. They've been deployed for all of this time, and they know. Okay? There's missions that you don't believe that they're doing missions trying to go up in there. They're doing missions trying to go up in, and those people are not coming back. Okay, they don't got Marines over there just to be just over there. Those Marines are doing missions. And some of those Marines and Special Forces people are going on missions and they're not coming back. And it's getting spreaded. That information is getting spreaded throughout the other service members. And they don't like it. But pretty soon you drive by shooters, you like to walk them down. They want to see how your walk them down look over in Iran. Yeah, you can shoot up the block, okay, the block that you don't have nothing, you don't even own. You can't even put on half for the rent. Okay, so you're going to be there next. Okay, because your life, you just crash out. So that's what they're looking for, crash out dummies. You women, you baddie bitches, you going too. You like to fight and be a baddie bitch. Yeah, that box ain't shit anyway. You going. And it says, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Yeah, you bitches, you going. Their eyes shall not spare children. They don't give a fuck if you 17, 18, you 20, you ain't even 21 yet, man. Come on, man. Let me get them. They finna put them K's on your ass. All right? It says, in Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, that's America. America is the glory of all of the kingdoms that came before it. Okay? It's all embraced here. You go to Vegas, there's a pyramid, there's, they got the statue of Diana. You go around America, you'll see all of this stuff that was in Babylon, that was in Egypt on display here. Okay? The beauty of the Chaldees' excellency. And look at all of the weapons. Okay? Shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And if you don't know anything about Sodom and Gomorrah, Google it. Google it. Go find out more about what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah.
If the account is accurate, it would underscore how modern drone surveillance combined with portable missile systems can pose a serious threat even to one of America's most advanced combat aircraft.
Look at that.
Hey man, a car prop with a tool shed? That's so cool.
Oh, thanks.
How much?
Of course, they have the ability to take out now these billion dollar aircraft and technology is worthless. They have the ability to just take it out when they want to, man. Now they're popping shit. Okay? So when the apostle said, look, we're going to see a nuclear, we're going to see that. We're going to see nuclear shit going nuclear. Because what was the debt clock? The debt clock hit what, some ridiculous trillion. All right. And you know, you go in and look and see what where the debt clock is now, man. All right. Look at this shit. Listening to me. I ain't said nothing about TikTok. I said debt clock. TikTok popped up. So you know, listen, man. That's all I'm gonna do. On this, you know, you can go in and you can watch that video.
Our car props around $1,200.
$1,200? How many do you want?
Whoa, I only need one.
Actually, all these car props are on clearance right now. Temu is offering huge discounts.
Seriously? Do they?
And you see Temu, they get offered discounts because guess what? They're building this shit day and night. They having fun building these damn drones for a Temu price. So you can damn near get a drone on Temu. Now I shouldn't have said that because now, you know, you niggas listen to everything we said. They're gonna be on Temu going to get a drone with the capability to, you know, to go take out the broke nigga two houses down. You can't make this shit up. What you're looking at is a great defeat for the U.S. military. All right, they have computer chips and components intact. Everything else is, hey, you have the technology right there. Okay, you have the material that these things are being made of. So you know they have the ability to get this, to buy that. You know, Russia, China. You know, these other, they have that ability. Okay? China's over in Africa. They're not over in Africa for nothing. Okay? They're trying to get a jump, okay, on Esau, man. So anyway, this place is done, all right? And things are only going to get worse, all right? I don't hate to be the bearer of bad news, but things are only going to get worse, okay? So with that being said, Lord willing, okay, you were trying to look, you know, to make make sense of it all. Hey, this place is going down, man, just like these drones, all right? They said hundreds. Okay? Downed. Okay? They were downed. Hundreds were downed. These things cost thousands, millions of dollars. All right? And you over here, they charging interest on your $2,000 student loan, man. Okay? Till next time, shalom.